That crate was well hidden.
Let me check what's in the box.
I've got some bad news. One of our medics, Esther, is missing.
That's not good. Do we have any clues that might help us find her?
She was last seen heading in the direction of Auric Island. She always carries mementos with her. She misses her family. A lot.
Just let me grab some supplies, and then we can move out right away. You'll hear from us as soon as we learn something.
Thanks. I just hope Esther's okay. Let me know when you're ready to go. I'll have someone drop you off on Auric Island.
I'm ready.
Excellent. I'll arrange transport.
You don't look like you're from around these parts.
I'm not. I'm looking for a friend who's gone missing. I think she might be on the island.
What'd she look like? I might have seen her.
That'd be great if you could help. She's in her 20s, with short blonde hair. She's one of our medics.
I can't help, I'm afraid. I haven't seen any young blonde doctors lately.
That's a shame.
If I were you, I'd get out of here as soon as possible. There are zombies on the island. There's no point getting killed trying to save someone else.
Well...
So I'd get going, if you want to stay safe. Who am I? Why, I am the one and only poet on this island, Vincent.
The poet?
What is this chaotic, zombie-infested world of ours, if not a deconstructed postmodernist poem? And who better to immortalize it in verse than a postmodernist poet such as myself?
Sounds like nonsense to me.
Each zombie is a line in that poem, a part of a satire on greatness and dignity, and you should leave. Decent people such as you cannot coexist with the deconstructed. Quick, be gone. And why do I stay? Because I cannot coexist with the decent people.
What do you mean, decent people?
Want to know what decent makes? Not too pure, that's what it takes. If you're too pure, decent you ain't, and decent folk ain't got that taint.
What? You're talking complete nonsense.
Clear out! Leave, or I'll tear you limb from limb.
Okay, I'm going. Just stay calm. What a mess. Well, I can't find any other clues, so I guess I'll follow him.
Can you really not comprehend the logic of our world? If you show kindness to others, they betray you. Kindness does you no good, nor does it help those you give it to. There is no place for it. The zombies are dangerous, but they have no malice. They are like a runway truck, careering forward, but people scheme to hurt each other, and all we can do is to hurt them back if we are to survive. Thanks for your advice. I'll consider it well. The zombies are dangerous, I can tell, but the world of people, that noisy nation, I've left it behind for this isleization. So you took us here to avoid those who would do you wrong? Oh, if people hurt you, you should hurt them back. Running and hiding like this will never make you strong. The world may burn, the sun may fall, my moral fiber will still stand tall. But don't you think we should reunite and walk as one from dark to light? Melodramatic delivery, incoherent themes, a rhyming scheme more criminal than I am. Don't you remember all those people you were kind to, who repaid you with violence? Without me, you and this body of ours could never have survived. I'll bet.
It's true, though. This is a hard world for kindness to survive in. But that doesn't mean we have no choice but to abandon it. Kindness and survival don't usually go hand in hand these days. Nurture maketh the man. Bad news, Trey. So, I met this character on the island and decided to follow him. We got to this villa, and I realized that he's been talking to himself the whole time. It's like he has two people inside his head.
Two of them? What do you mean?
His expression keeps changing. One minute he looks friendly, the next he's vicious. The weird thing is, the friendly version talks in rhyme.
In rhyme? That's odd. Probably not important, though. You got any info on Sheila?
One of the guys has pretty darned brutal way of dealing with others.
Oh, great. Esther's been captured by someone with a split personality. Listen, you're gonna need to be careful, okay? Now give me a picture of the villa. I'll look for clues.
Got it. I'll take a picture of the villa and then send it to you.
Holy, whatever you do, don't...
Who are you? And who is that other guy? The one without the ski mask.
Seems to me you're in a bind with a missing pal you've got to find.
Is that a rhyme? And who is that other guy?
I am Vincent. That was my bro. I hope that's all you need to know. Since you should ask, I shouldn't lie. I am he, and he is I. As a kid, I was driven away. I roamed the streets just like a stray, and thankfully, I found my bro who cared for me and helped me grow. My life was good and now I'm strong. It's a shame my bro has gone so wrong. Esther came to the island in search of kin, but suffered for my brother's sin. Perhaps he envied what she once had, but that's no cause to be so bad. Want me to give the rhymes the boot? Sorry, pal, I'm not on mute. Had I known they didn't care, I'd just have given them the stare. Anyway, my bro's been mad a while, so we're hiding out on this here isle. I can no longer deal with this ridiculous jester. Please, I beg you, come help me save Esther.
Look, all the rhyming is very amusing, but please, can you take me to see Esther?
Why do you speak like my bro? I'm not mute, so you should know all of my words will flow and flow. If it's him you'd like to meet, follow me on your 2 feet.
Damn, it's crawling with zombies outside.
Okay, I'm scared. Just stay away. My right to live can't end today.
What's wrong with you?
I have such a headache. Don't come hurt me. So, you've had your look-see. I've had enough of your verse, weakling. Time for you to sleep, and me to take control. A coward I could live with, but the constant doggerel verse... If it had been even slightly postmodern, I could have tolerated it, but no! Oh, I didn't mean you. Although you do seem a bit reckless. The world's more dangerous than you realize, and you really shouldn't follow strangers into enclosed spaces. You take care of those zombies. I'm going to see where that ungrateful doctor has run off to.
Vincent? What's the matter?
My head is spinning. Don't you screw this up for me, asshole. How can a man become such a beast? By what right should I become deceased? No! How is it even possible that someone still has their whole family? Does such a luxury even exist in this world? This isn't... Your overwhelming sadness ain't got to catch another man hapless.
I found Esther. She's alive, and it looks like the good Vincent is in control again. But how can we keep it that way?
There's nothing we can do. The only person that can finish off the bad Vincent is the good Vincent.
So, all we can do is get Esther out safely?
You could use your language skills to boost the good Vincent's morale. Oh. I wonder what he'd respond to.
I'll see what I can come up with. This guy talks in rhyme. But the bad one, he can't stand it.
Vincent had two personalities, one good and one evil.
I knew it!
We're lucky the good one was there, otherwise.
But all is well, so please don't worry. He won't be back in a hurry.
Whatever. You need to defeat him, no matter how hard it is. Remember, you're the real Vincent.
Sounds like you don't blame him for what happened.
I've been watching them for 3 days, and that's what I've been needing to tell him. He has to win. The kind Vincent is the real one.
Then, how did these multiple personalities come about?
All I can say for now is that he must have suffered some kind of mental trauma. There's tragedy at the heart of every comedy.
And the two of them are so different.
The brighter the light, the darker the shadows, I guess. Each one reacted against the other and became more extreme. That's as much as I can tell you for now. The details will have to wait for when we get back and a proper diagnosis is made. Until then, we'll just have to do as much as we can to help the poor guy. Uh-oh. Looks like he's getting out of control again.
Oh, damn you! All that rapid-fire rhyming is making my head hurt. Don't try and fight me, weakling. The doctor knows our secret, and if you let her go, I'll find the deepest hole on this island and bury you in it. All that chaos? That's your fault. Be strong and kind, and the chaos may halt. Shut up, shut up! Oh, this body isn't big enough for the both of us, and a weakling like you could never survive alone in the chaos of this world. How did you become so naive? I'll tell you how, because I was fierce and vicious enough to protect you. How long would you have lasted without me? I kept this body alive. Without it, neither of us would be here. And who do you think can keep doing that in this nightmare world? You or me?
Uh-oh. Looks like Vincent is losing. Be brave and be true. Do the best you can do.
No! It's awful! It scans wrong. The vocabulary is impoverished. An offense to my ears it is. You've learned from all my rhymes. Oh, happiest of times. Back! Get back! A man so foolish with such little knowledge of poetics has no right to live.
It's your time, bro. Do you agree? Vincent, listen to me.
I know you're jealous of Esther's domestic joy, but that doesn't excuse your evils, boy. No!
Don't give up the fight. It's your body, yours by right.
Those rhymes, so coarse, so primitive. You know I'm in. It's time to win. The love of my parents and brother is my deepest source of shame. I dragged him into my mess, and I have only myself to blame. I can't believe it. It's getting even worse. My ears! I can't take it! No! What hellish verse is this? Even the lowest of reality TV show contestants would be ashamed to sing such a line. You're trying to change the point, and I confess, I didn't know your head was such a mess. Our father is the cause of our hearts so torn, and Esther happened upon this painful thorn. What is this torture? You cowardly fools! I spit in your faces. I'll dispatch your souls to hellish places. Accept the truth that I am master, and if you give up now, I'll kill you faster.
Something's wrong.
Dearest brother, though you don't know it, you've just become another poet.
The love of my family I did not get, so everyone shall have to rue my needs unmet.
No, that's wrong. That's just wrong. You depraved animals. Send your soul to the extreme depths I must. I'll show the world who owns this body.
You're rhyming, my dear brother.
Looks like nothing happened to Esther. Luckily, she's a psychologist, good at handling stress.
That's true. But I'd still like to know how Vincent is. I don't know what Esther thinks or what's going to happen to Vincent in the future.
No need to worry about that. Vincent's split personalities have combined. He's only got one personality now.
I'm not sure how he will take to remembering the past right now.
We can't dwell on the past. We have to keep moving forward.
Honestly, Dr. Smith, it was hilarious. You won't believe what happened.
Oh, you think what happened to Vincent is amusing?
Yes. Thank goodness you're all right. That Vincent really is quite a piece of work.
You know, it used to be very rare to see someone like that. And neither of them, the good or the bad, sounds exactly normal.
That's true. But the good Vincent seems harmless. And he is funny.
I've never heard of that kind of compulsive rhyming before. He must have experienced some huge trauma, which caused his personality to split into two completely different people as a coping mechanism. His evil alter ego developed as a vengeful response to the sort of trauma he suffered. After all, there's that saying, an eye for an eye, no? It all makes sense, really.
Yeah, he was dangerous. But he made a kind of sense. But the good Vincent, the original one.
I think the rhyming was another coping mechanism. A kind of humor to try and ease a terrifying situation. Maybe in the same way people like to sing when they're doing tough physical jobs. But it's also true that the evil Vincent might never have appeared if the original hadn't been such a kind person. Brighter lights cast darker shadows.
And that trauma. What do you think it was?
We might never know, but it must have been awful. Probably some long-lasting childhood trauma. Families can be tough.
Wow.
Anyway, you saved me, as well as Vincent. He may seem like a bit of a jokester to you, but he's actually a very troubled soul. All that rhyming was coming from a very dark place. Remember, good people hurt themselves, rather than hurt others. He needs to move on from that.
You're not just talking about Vincent.
Well, if you feel things are getting to you, you're welcome to come and talk. You've got a confidant here when you need one.
This is exactly what I need. With these parts, I'll be able to modify weapons soon.
Is something wrong, sir?
Good thing, rookie. I need a hand with something.
What is it?
You remember Ashley, the little girl you met before?
Ashley? Sure. Cute little kid. But tough as old boots. I doubt I'll ever forget her. What?
I'll tell you, but keep it under your hat, okay?
Understood, sir. So, what's up with Ashley?
Ashley's diabetic. Has been since she was a baby. She needs regular insulin shots to keep her alive. Ashley being Ashley, she never tells anyone this because she doesn't want to be any trouble. Yeah, but we're always short in medical supplies. And as for insulin, well, there's even less of that around.
What are you trying to say, sir?
You can see where I'm going here. Our insulin stockpile is running low.
You're not serious.
That's where you come in. Our target for this mission is Henry O'Neill. He's one of the top men in the Eagles.
Our target?
When the world began to end, Henry and his men jumped into action and started hoarding medical supplies, including insulin.
I see. That would give him power over the shelters and outposts.
And that's not the worst of what he's done. But that's a story for another day. We've been planning to get rid of him for a while. Here's the plan. My troops and I will keep his militia pinned down, while two of you take O'Neill out and...
Who am I going with?
Laura Dunphy, who happens to be Ashley's mother.
Wait a minute. Isn't Laura Dunphy O'Neill's most ruthless killer?
Once upon a time, she was. Now she's our ally. Still, you should tread lightly. You don't want her mad at you. Are you ready, rookie?
For anything, sir.
Get going then. Laura will find you on the way. Let's hope everything goes smoothly. For Ashley's sake, and for all of us.
Hi, Laura.
Skip the introductions, I don't care. The mission's simple. Kill O'Neill and get his hoard of medical supplies back to the shelter.
Laura, legend told me you're Ashley's
Trey in his big mouth. Yes, Ashley's my daughter. But that doesn't change. Let's get on with the mission. And if you get in the way, I'll put you down myself.
Raiders, take him out! Yes, it's Laura! Mr. O'Neill wants that dread...
Do these rats think they'll stop us? Look lively, rookie.
Don't worry, Laura. I won't slow you down.
You'd better not. Not bad, rookie. I'm almost impressed.
Laura, the Eagle soldiers knew who you were.
Yeah, they'd love to see me dead. You see, I used to be one of them. That shocks you, huh? Believe it or not, I probably felt more at home here than anywhere else, even if it was a hellhole.
But why did you betray O'Neill?
Look, that's enough of my life story for now. There are more Eagles inbound. I guess they don't know what's good for them.
Laura, Mr. O'Neill says he's willing to let bygones be bygones.
Kill them!
I'm just a soldier.
I suppose Trey told you about Ashley's diabetes when she sent you to help me?
He did. I was sorry to hear.
Thank you. She's the most precious thing I ever had. When the doctor told me about her diabetes, I'd do anything for her. And there is no way I could let a sick girl grow up in a place like this.
Is that why you betrayed the Eagles? For Ashley?
I just did what any mother would.
If you get any further, O'Neill will know about it. So either you kill them or O'Neill...
Everyone back at the shelter loves Ashley. And I know she's a great little kid. If I can do anything to help with her diabetes, I will.
Well, look who's come to visit. My darling Laura.
Blasted. If I don't fix this car, Mr. O'Neill will.
I was hoping you'd come to reminisce about old times. Unfortunately, it seems you're still struggling to face reality.
Reality? The reality is that you've stolen all the medical supplies. Supplies my daughter needs.
When did you get so self-righteous, Laura? You think leaving the Eagles and playing the good mother for a few years absolves you of your sins?
You're scum, O'Neill.
Give it up, Laura.
Accept your fate. Come back to us and we'll forget you ever left. There's a future for you here, with the Eagles.
O'Neill, you can't imagine the lengths a woman will go to for her child. I don't need anything for myself, but I am sure as hell going to give my daughter the world she deserves.
I don't know what that Trey Jones said to get into your head, but we are the same, you and I. Neither you nor I can break free of our past. No. No.
Daddy dearest, it's all over now.
No. Laura.
Just give it up.
It's not over. Look at where you are, Laura. It's a dead end. Even if you manage to steal the insulin from me, what happens when that runs out? You might keep Ashley alive a little while longer, but she'll die sooner or later. And when she does, I'll be there to watch.
What's wrong?
Don't mind me. I'm just a bit sentimental about avenging an enemy with my own hands. In any case, thank you for doing so much for me.
I did it all for Ashley. And I'm sure anyone else at the shelter would have done the same.
If I'd had someone like you from the get-go...
What about Laura?
Oh, just some baggage I'm dragging around. Guess it shows, huh? We should head back. Ashley's waiting for us. You can leave the rest to Trey.
This is exactly what I need. Wonderful. These will replenish my stock of bandages. With my gun in hand, the world is my oyster. Wonderful. These will replenish my... That crate was well hidden. I prefer exploration. That crate was well hidden. Check what's in the box. That crate was well hidden.